Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's YC Rhino and it's time for my reaction to RuPaul's Drag Race episode 14. So I don't know if this is going to be the episode where we get a top 3 or if it's going to stay a top 4. That remains to be seen. It's been a long time since we had a top 3, so actually I'd kind of like to see that. I think that would be a nice change of pace. But if we end up with a top 4, which, obviously that could happen, I'll be okay with that too. Right now, I think I'm rooting for Sasha and Anitra. For me, they have been the most consistent. They have been, their runways have been consistent, and I've liked everything that they've had on the runway. I think they've performed pretty well in the challenges, so I don't have any complaints there. And they're nice. And I like that. So if you are new to my channel, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're not new to my channel, thank you very much for your continued support. And whether you're new or returning, if you are interested in seeing the full-length, unedited reaction to this episode of RuPaul's Drag Race, you can check that out on my Patreon. There will be a link in the description box below. So let's go ahead and get into RuPaul's Drag Race, and I hope you guys enjoy my reaction. All right. Last 4 queens into the workroom.
She was fierce competition, but when you play a dirty game, sometimes you get dirty results.
What was the dirty game she played?
You choose to give Sasha's person to Sasha.
Because she doesn't say that I'm not creative or unique.
How is that dirty? It's called strategy.
You thought you got me. Whose face is the egg on now?
The point was for you to be in the bottom, and you were in the bottom. This has a lot of growing up to do, I think.
There was a slight
Sane winning back to back. I'm right neck and neck with Sasha Colby, which feels right. All that's left for me to win is the crown.
Yeah.
I've been nailing everything.
You're not there yet.
There is a moment where I'm thinking like, ooh, is the other shoe going to drop?
Yeah,
Like,
don't take your foot off the gas just yet. You still got another episode to go.
Eye on that prize. Eye on the grand finale. I feel you mine, and I'm coming to get you.
Yeah, don't let up. We haven't had. Is this the first room mail that we've had so far? Or maybe we haven't. I've just been paying attention.
So which bitch is leaving?
No, we
and
have.
Who's on top?
I just haven't been paying attention.
For your final Maxi challenge, you'll be collabing with me on the season 15 remix, my song, Blame It on the Edit.
Blame it on the edit. I did see that on Twitter.
This song is a shady song because the girls love to blame it on the edit.
First, you need to write
Is that right?
record.
Space theme music video?
It's a music video.
Wow. Isn't Drag Race España? Wasn't there a promo like a
Music
space
video.
thing?
Largely invited
Lord.
to join Michelle Visage and me.
It's
for
that
an intimate
episode.
tic-tac
So there's not
chit-chat.
going to be a top 3, I don't think. I think it's going to be a top 4.
Only 3 of you will be going through to the grand finale.
What?
So whatever happens this
So
week,
there
don't
is 3. Okay. Okay. I wasn't sure.
There hasn't been a top 3 since season 8 of Drag Race, so the stakes are higher.
Yeah, I like that. I like it because I think when they get to this level,
Win.
you really want to keep that pressure on you. Some people think, oh, I just get to the top 4 and I'm good. Nope. Top 3. I love that.
I feel good at writing.
Yeah.
And I know words.
You know
The
those
inspiration
things,
for my
letters
verse,
strung
I really
together.
wanted to.
Have they had
Well, you
a?
write music like all the time.
Have they
right?
had to do lyrics before? I can't remember.
Like, do the
They did for the They had to write lyrics for the Golden Girls thing, right?
My verse is pretty much like written, so like I see where this is going.
That also could be
All right,
Lex's
girl.
biggest weakness.
And don't
Your
ever end
drag
well for
delusion
people that
confidence
just
got you to this
stop
point,
with the
bitch,
first
but you
draft.
can one slip up and then you are gone.
For real.
Luck
I
for
agree
your
with you on
sleeve.
that.
Have you
That
struggled at
North
all
Carolina?
in this competition?
I have. Internally, there was a lot of that inner saboteur. I was willing to let go of my personal triumphs to just have like that quick fix of being liked by everyone.
Oh,
Why
wow.
do I need everything I did was always just to like have my mom say she loves me, and like I would never get it. All the pageants I do and all this like
challenges here.
It's still all for
It's
that
just been-
acceptance.
that they're proud of me.
You're so different from the Anitra who walks this runway.
Oh, yeah.
You're very soft-spoken. Have you always been that way?
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to be the loudest person in the room.
Talk about that lip sync.
You flipped over Marsha.
I just remember.
I'm like, which one? She's had a lot of good ones.
Do I?
I'm gonna say my favorite lip sync of all time.
What?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Phenomenal.
So why wasn't it a double Shantae then? If it was your best lip, if it was your favorite of all time.
I feel like a lot of like my love for the ballroom scene is just from like watching videos on YouTube.
And that's probably for a lot of people. So
Like
when people
drag,
get
like,
upset when
it
they
has
see
that sense of
Anitra
community, and they obviously
voguing
cross paths
or any queens,
very
like you
often.
got to remember
lip-synced
that
several
everybody
times.
doesn't have the same opportunity to be exposed to that. I know where I live, you can't. You know, if you live in a if you don't live in a major city, I'm waiting for somebody to kiss of death. Well, I don't really need to
You
win
are
this
a
crown
queen
because
who's
I,
very
you know,
outspoken,
I
not
already
afraid to speak her
won.
mind.
That's always wrong.
If I feel some type of way, I'm that girl who will replay it and replay it and replay it until it like explodes. I would rather get it out in the oven right now.
You rather hurt somebody's feelings than
Sometimes people are not ready to hear that.
Yeah,
Has
and
that helped you or hurt
everything
you?
that comes
It's
across
gotten
your
me in trouble
mind
here
doesn't
and
need
there.
to
In
be
this competition,
said.
most different off camera when we're not in the public eye with people, and she would say the same exact things I was saying, but was seeing two sides of her, and I really don't like that from people.
Most people are different. I would think almost everybody would be different in
So I
front of
knew coming
Rue
in
than
that
they
I
would
wanted to
be
be
when it's just the
competition. I wanted to
girls,
just-
right? I know I would.
There's the Cicely Tyson High School.
School of Performing Arts.
School of the Performing Arts.
Cicely Tyson.
Look at Rue.
Fabulous.
I've
More
met her a
time,
couple
Cicely
times.
Tyson,
I
Rue.
shook her hand. My parents conditioned me to think very highly of myself. People ask where I get my confidence from. It really is my parents. For
wow.
Black queer people
That's
to
nice.
be very confident because there's always going to be someone telling us that we shouldn't be.
You're confident, you're bright, you're very smart.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited for you, Lux. You have such a bright future.
Oh.
Thank you, darling.
That bright future comment, that usually means you're not going forward. She's going to have to do really, really well in this challenge. Because I feel like Rue might think, oh, she's still a baby. Well, no, because her and aren't Mistress and Lux the same age? Or close to it? Oh, this looks like
Hey,
some
queen.
Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson,
Shoot the blame it on the
Scream,
edit
you know, it's
music
like that
video.
out in
But
the
first
outer
we had to
space.
learn the call in the music video.
They look
Wait,
good.
did I say star?
They
I meant
all look
co-star.
really good.
Fought our way here. We have
Sasha looks like Pamela Anderson. Getting some barbed wire from her.
Some choreography has me very concerned.
Yeah, but you did good last time. You were concerned
There's
about
no more hiding
the
behind someone helping someone worse than you. You have to be the
choreography.
best.
But when you get to this point, if you don't do well in the practice, that counts against you too. So
Yeah. All right.
She's saying the costume is too constricting, but I think that's just trying to buy her some time so she can learn the choreography.
hey, and that's
5, 6,
fun. But
blame
she,
it.
as long as she gets it in the end.
It's time to shoot the video.
What?
We move.
So
real
they don't
fast
even
on
get
the
to
set of
do
RuPaul's Drag
like.
Race.
Wow.
Every take needs to be at 1,000 because you never know which they're gonna use in edit.
Yeah, you
Don't
need
blame
to.
it on the edit.
Okay.
I've got it, but I haven't got it. So
She's like, well, we'll see what happens. Oh, come on.
Anitra.
Come on, baby.
Like, you see the worry on her face.
Come on, Anitra. Her face is so serious all the time. I still feel like she's thinking too much. I like to see her look happier.
Barbed wire has joined us.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Barbed wire comes again.
She'll stop copying
This time
me.
it'll be a
They're not in sync, I can tell you that. Her timing, Mistress's timing is off.
I don't know who's gonna be there, but I feel bad for the person that has to leave. Can't blame it on the edit.
Well, I mean, you can blame it on the edit because use whatever take they want. So it kind of is dependent upon the edit.
I was really refreshed that you were not a bitch.
Let your ego at the door. Just be a joy to be around. That's really got me where I am today. Can't be one of those girls that are like, oh, you don't know who I am? Oh, darling. Like, darling. No.
Right.
Like, that's never gonna work.
Be humble.
I was
Yeah, I like her
At first,
too.
I was like,
I just know this bitch is obnoxious.
You weren't wrong.
Not that she is obnoxious, but she has redeeming great qualities.
It's like, yeah, my first impression was spot on.
40-inch gate.
Oh, yeah, 40-inch gate with
oh my God.
Lux and Irene on that wig.
Why is Lux in every gate, honey?
What's that tell you about yourself?
The gatekeeper of season 15.
What does that tell you? Yay. Oh, she looks beautiful. Very pretty, darling. Oh, I like this a lot, actually.
Category is Drag Excellence.
Drag Excellence.
Up first, Anitra. Good point.
Ooh.
Actually, she makes several good points.
She looks like a White Walker.
She is
Like the Night King.
The house down. It's
Oh,
dripping
she
in
made that?
beauty, Asian fierceness.
The color
She's
is
glamorous.
beautiful.
She's artistic.
Lux Noir London.
Wow, Lux has on a full dress. I can't believe it. That looks really pretty. I've seen a wedding dress like this. Especially with the loops and then like this. I have to find it. I've seen that a variety of that dress before. It looks gorgeous though. She looks amazing.
Sasha Colby.
Oh,
gorgeous.
She looks so pretty. I was expecting her to have something big on, but that looks
giving
beautiful.
you
Mistress Isabel
Ooh.
Brooks.
Look at all those
I
beads.
am in my glamazon
Oh, that
era,
dress has to be
and
so
I
heavy.
am giving- cheetah print is not on the fabric.
It's in the
is beaded
beads?
into the design.
That's
Every
cool.
bead is so. This gown is heavy, bitch. This is about 60
Why is she
pounds.
walking like
I
Mae
know
West?
that.
She's like, I have to like drag this dress along.
Intergalactic premiere of Blame It on the Edit.
All right, let's check it out. No one can hear you, bitch. Oh, they are definitely taking all the screen references is what I've got stuck in my brain. I stopped talking.
Stomping on roaches and walking these ducks. Slash that eye, bust that lip. A total 10. Your girl's ahead. Ain't these bitches left no crumbs? Did it in designer pumps. So when they ask about luck, let them know that she's the one.
Oh wow, she did good. Oh, looked like Anitra made some mistakes there.
Best believe when I step on the scene, shitty hoes just run away. Game changer, bank breaker, crack the code. Now y'all know Sasha Colby run the show.
I like those lyrics.
I'm a clock the D and I don't give a tuck. Excuse me why you mad like a bitch from West Bum Tuck. Next in line, Ken and Mama Roo. And if you step out of line, I'ma gather you. Make room cause the big girl's coming through.
That kind of reminded me of Detox's lyrics a little bit. Anitra had the probably most simplistic lyrics. I'm a little nervous about her lyrics. I like Sasha's the best, I think, and then Lux's, which of course they're doing great in this video too. Okay, good job. I would definitely have to go back and listen to it again. I was just trying to like really pay attention to what they were saying. She always looks amazing.
There's something about this.
Her makeup looks good. I don't know. I mean, her makeup just always looks on point for me.
Going back to Flash Gordon, yes. Go, Flash, go!
That's a good movie.
Transformative things that I have ever done.
What you've done in this
Don't get choked up because you're going to have to talk about why you think you should win later on.
I'm so
Save those
proud of
tears.
you. Have a family that supports you and that has lifted you up and said,
that's probably made a
you can do
huge
whatever
difference.
you want to do.
Yeah, it's definitely an advantage. Yeah, you got three sisters up there.
Thank you, Lux.
The other three on the stage is that they don't even talk to their mothers anymore. You definitely have something I'm sure they would love to have.
But it's a big deal to be the eldest and have to hold your ground. And when you come out so high, that's even harder.
She's like, why are you gonna bring up my age?
Exceeded
What's that got to do with
expectations.
anything?
Let's talk about.
But you let a bitch know in a way that's still fun.
No,
and
it's
with a wink
not.
and a nudge.
No, it's not.
Remember who you are.
I'm gonna disagree with you on that one, Ru.
And you are anointed.
You've all been anointed by RuPaul.
You know, at the beginning of the season, I promised myself to have an elimination every episode.
Oh, God.
I gotta admit, I'm still making up my mind.
Shenanigans. Shenanigans. It's just shenanigans. Just say top 4 and be done with it. Like, why you gotta go through the whole motions? You know what you're gonna do. You know what you're gonna do before the show even started. All right, so at least pick one person. Say, hey, this person's definitely going, and make the other ones lip sync or something.
Sasha Colby, Congratulations. You are the winner of this week's challenge.
Wow. Okay. Good for her. I thought it was leaning toward Lux for a second there. All right. So it's going to come down to Anitra and Mistress, maybe? Lux did enough this episode to make it to the top
lovely
3. All right. So it's going to be Anitra and Mistress lip syncing for that third place. Maybe. It might just be some hocus pocus. They may do the lip sync and still get to the top, make it to the finale. So we'll see.
Good luck and don't it up.
Oh, I like this song.
I'm giving him everything I
Did
got.
she say
I want
60
nothing more than
pounds?
to be America's Next Track Superstar.
Holy shit. Oh, I knew Anitra. I was thinking to myself, I'm like, I wonder if Anitra's skirt comes off. She's like, honey, everything I have is convertible. Don't slip on that skirt though, mama. Anitra reminds me, I don't know if it's just this episode or maybe it's been the whole season. I didn't notice it. She reminds me of Detox. I would give that to Anitra.
I've made my
They're probably both
decision.
going to stay. We've been here long enough. We know how this goes.
For the first time this season, Shantae, you both stay.
You both.
You were both going to stay the whole time. This is not
You are both
a
moving on to the
surprise,
grand finale.
but okay.
And tune in next week for RuPaul's Drag Race Reunited. And join
Oh.
us in 2 weeks.
Wow,
for the
okay. So we
grand
still
finale
have
of RuPaul's
the
Drag
reunion
Race.
and then the finale. All right.
Remember, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody else? Can I get an amen up in here?
Amen.
All right, now let the music play.
Okay, guys, that was it. That was episode 13, 14. Hell, I lost count. I think I said 13 at the start of this. Anyway, that was the third to the last episode for the season. All 4 queens remain, and we'll go on to the finale. I think we already knew that was going to happen. I mean, either Ru is getting like really bad at being predictable, or they think we're really stupid. I'm not sure which it is, but yeah, I think I agree with the order that they put them in. Now, as far as the looks were concerned, I think I liked Lux's. I think I liked her dress a little bit better than I liked Sasha's, but for them it was like neck and neck. I thought they both did fantastic in the performance. I actually liked Sasha's lyrics the best in the performance, so I'm good with her getting the win. And then I knew that Anitra and Mistress were going to be in the bottom because they both struggled with the choreography, but everybody looked beautiful. Everybody, you know, some of the answers were a little bit not sincere. You know, it's just like a little canned, and that's to be expected. But these queens should know by now that they're going to be asked. They're going to be asked, and they should have something prepared that doesn't sound like completely just like a pageant answer. But other than that, I thought it was great. I think this has been, for me, this season started off really, really strong. There were a lot of queens that I really, really liked. And as they got eliminated, I just found myself enjoying the season a little bit less. And then, I mean, I've not been shy about saying that some of the cattiness that the queens have shown towards each other, it just puts me off. And I understand, I get it that I have a very different perspective than other people, but I'm still entitled to that opinion. But yeah, this season, I mean, it just kind of, it's lost steam for me a little bit, I think. And I think it's too, the season's too long. But we did start out with, 16 queens, so we knew it was going to be a long one. So let me know what you guys think. Who are you? Who's your favorite queen of the 4 remaining? Who would you like to see win the crown? And then, are you guys planning on watching the reunion next week? Sometimes I don't watch the reunion. It just depends. Because a lot of times nothing really gets said worth, hearing. It's just a lot of repeat of what we hear all season. But I'm going to try to watch it, and I hope you guys tune in to my reaction video if I do. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see y'all later. Bye.